Oh, sobriety is going to suck. Okay, so of course I started going back to school. Fucking dumb shit. And for once, I'm actually taking something in the arts, psychology, cause it's not an exact science. It depends on each individual. I just think back to Darwinism and let that happen again, but of course. But one of the guys that stuck out to me was Pavlov and Pavlov's dogs. You know anything about Pavlov? It was a kind of fucked up experiment, but it was necessary. Because he even taught me that in human nature, the way this experiment went, it actually correlates with us. Okay, the experiment goes like this. In a sort of control group, Pavlov would ring the bell and feed the dogs when he rang the bell. So the dogs, automatically when they hear the bell, they associate it with eating. And one day he just didn't feed the dogs, he just rang the bell. And the salvation from the dogs would just be more and more and more. Hence why Brian Griffin killed him in Family Guy. And I associated that with trying to get attention from the wrong fucking source. Ladies, stop trying to get attention from ball players, drug dealers, the bad boys, and mysterious men. When to them, you're an experiment. See, in this group, the penis, his time, his efforts and money is the food to you. But once he gets a result out of you, he's just gonna keep ringing that bell. And you're going to go slobber on his knobber. Lots of spit on his dick. And once he's done with you as an experiment, you're gonna be mentally fucked up like them dogs. Fellas, you know I was gonna get on your ass too. And here goes the funny thing about that, dudes. Women have to do less. Okay, fellas, we've all gone through this before. At least one time or another if you're not a virgin. We've been chasing after that girl for so long and she finally gives us some. Now you're in love and shit, doing shit for her, and then she tosses you to the side and yet you still simp and do dumb shit for her because of the whole Pavlov's theory. I'm hungry. What do you want to eat? I'm thirsty. What do you want to drink? Because usually with women like that, not all, but with women like that, once they're done with your resources and then you have nothing else to offer them, they toss you to the side. Unless all the penis that they want is not available. Then you're off the bench and you're back in the game. At third fucking string. You as a backup punter. Okay, I want all y'all, whatever team you have, name your backup punter. I'll wait. And the thing is, these people don't know, these guys and girls don't know that they're pulling this Pavlov's experiment at all. But they've been doing it to you for a long ass time. And sometimes that harsh reality from your friends or from yourself or being broke, simping for somebody, or being a thought pocket, we don't know. The difference is between you and the dogs, you can leave this experiment at any time amongst your own will. Now if you're seeing this message, it's time to leave this experiment and put your attention not only on yourself, but other positive things. Once you actually put an investment into it, you get a better outcome. Hence me going back to fucking school. Me being sober-ish, and me putting myself first in a lot of situations. This can work in marriage also. Y'all do know this, right? Not necessarily leaving the marriage, but just not being part of the experiment. Oh man, my wife won't give me none. She says she's always tired, she doesn't have time. Bruh, either she's cheating, she's truly not interested because of the fact that her oxytocin receptors are just burnt to shit. Yes, I'm taking biology too, don't worry. You're not getting her randy enough. Or possibly she just used sex in the beginning of the relationship just to trap you. Focus on yourself, dude. If you don't have kids or you have minimal time having to take care of kids and other things to do with the house or the family, pick some extra shifts at work. Make the extra money, put it away somewhere. Calisthenics are free. Push-ups, sit-ups, running. One man the shit out of yourself. Work out every other day. Start running. Sprints and some long distance. And either A, she's gonna see that you're improving, or B, she's gonna see that others see that you're improving. Other women are paying attention to you, which causes jealousy. Start reading books, self-education. If your wife or your spouse is not giving you the positive attention, they always want to fight, always want to argue, always have something negative to say. Now, there's negative and being realistic. There's two totally different things, all right? But whenever she rings that bell for, some fun time, don't go run into it. Show her that you don't need it. Because once you let flesh rule you, just like the dogs let that bell rule them. Bet money if the dogs are smart enough to say like, hey, fuck that bell, that kills the experiment. And ladies, for y'all, it's more of protection, monetary allowances, providing, that type thing. Some of y'all in relationships where that's all they're giving is not just protection and providing, and that's it. Which most women are happy with, I'm not gonna lie about that. But when you want something more and you tell them on a constant basis like, hey, I want this, hey, I want that, hey, I want this, hey, I want that, I want to spend more time together, I want to do this and do that, and you keep running back because the only thing he does is provide, possibly not even protect either. Pavlov's dog, you will keep running back whenever that bell rings, whenever that check comes in. Oh baby, I bought you a car. Oh baby, I got that fridge that you want. Let's go to Pablovs. You can do this with friends. Start hanging out by yourself when your friend calls like, hey man, I'm kind of busy. Man, what you doing? I went to the Sugar Shack by myself. I just want to try something different. Oh man, you couldn't invite me? You're always busy, man. And every time I try to hit you up, you always doing something else, or you really don't want to do it. Start paying attention to yourself. Stop letting that bell run your life. You've been following that bell your whole life. School, if you were in prison, work when they ring for lunch shift. When you're in the military. But in this case, the bell is attention. Stop giving your positive attention to someone else's negative attention. I bet you two things are gonna happen. They change or they leave. And eventually you can start ringing the bell. See how the turntables. Reason, logic, and reason, I'm out.